And Mr. Wainwright?
Yeah, they're going to get the keys to open this food slot.
Okay, thank you, sir.
It's your decision.
Alrighty then.
Because he's not my attorney. I'll pay for that. I have plenty currency. That's not a problem. But if you guys would like to meet in person, be much better. So I actually have a meeting to go to. I'm a little busy. So let me know. They'll let me know up front. What's your name? Samson? Okay, let me know. And then once you do that, we can meet in person. I have a couple clients that I have to take care of right now.
I'll meet personally with anybody. I don't mind. All right.
Ms. James indicated that she did not, at the time that she was here today, or last week, she did not have the money to test, so she had to go home first to get the money.
And how much time do you want to put it over? I'm not playing games. I am not playing.
I apologize.
Court calls the case. People versus Lowry Shinabar.
Good morning, Your Honor. Sam Bernstein with and on behalf of Kevin Shinavar Lowry.
Yes, it is. I'm sorry.
Kevin William Shinavar Lowry Jr.
Your Honor, we're hoping for an adjournment to review discovery.
Today. All right. How much time? 2 weeks would be enough for it?
I think so, Your Honor. Yes.
Will be adjourned to July 2nd. Bond continue.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Court calls the case. People versus Austin Bird.
Hello.
Morning, Your Honor.
Oh, here we go.
Gaga requesting permission to practice pursuant to Michigan Court Rule .120 under the supervision of Assistant Public Defender Nick Bukovich on behalf of Mr. Bird.
Permission to practice is granted. Sir, state your name. Mr. Bird?
Yes, Your
Can
Honor.
you state your...
Austin Bird.
Thank you. All right, what are we doing?
We're just requesting an adjournment for ongoing plea negotiations, Your Honor.
Adjourn this matter to July 16, 2026, 9 a.m.
Your Honor.
Bond continue.
Your Honor.
Thank you.
Court calls the case. People versus Ayad Abulez.
No, for the people, Your Honor.
Your Honor, Assistant Public Defender Davi Lebo on behalf of Mr. Abuelas. Mr. Abuelas, can you tell the court your name, sir?
Ayad Abulez. Good morning, Your Honor.
All right, what are we doing?
And I've been requesting to adjourn both matters for discovery, and I would like to address bond as well.
Probable cause conference 2 weeks, or you want 3?
I would ask for 2 weeks, Your Honor.
July 2nd, 2026, 9 a.m. Go ahead, Esteban.
With regard to bond, Mr. Abuelas has told me that he has stable housing located in Ypsilanti. He does indicate to me that he has some health issues, needs a medical appointment with regard to that next week, as well as an appointment with a psychiatrist he's going to be needing to reschedule as a result of his being in custody today. He also indicates to me that he has 2 children, a 1-year-old and a 3-year-old, and he's quite anxious of being separated from them, and he anticipates they feel the same way. They're currently staying at home with his wife. But if we have no objection to home confinement tether, and Mr. Boyles indicates to me that he could post up to $1,000 in bonds, so we'd ask
how much?
Up to $1,000, Your Honor. And so we'd ask the court to consider a personal bond or in the alternative, a 10% bond that Mr. Boyles will be able to post.
Response.
My understanding that the defendant's rights just remained on new attorneys yesterday. And
yes,
criminal history. If the court was inclined to release him, we would also be asking for him. Okay.
Well, he lives in Ypsi.
Does, Your Honor. And he has provided me with an address that I can provide to the court.
Given that argument, the court will modify the defendant's bond to a $10,000, 10% bond. Defendant must be placed on a GPS home confinement tether prior to his release.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Yeah. Thank you. Court calls case, People versus LaShawn Charles.
Your Honor, bring me to it.
Michael Gaddy, Assistant Public Defender on behalf of Ms. Charles, Your Honor. She is on Zoom.
Good morning. Your name?
LaShawn Charles.
All right. What are we doing?
Your Honor, I'm asking for a brief adjournment. There is an ancillary issue that I really want to clear up. The people have made an offer. I just want to confirm that everything is good in that way. I'm going to have Ms. Charles speak with someone in my office with expertise on this issue.
During it July 9, 2026, 9 a.m. bond continue.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You need a green sheet.
Oh, I'm sorry, Judge. I have it. I may approach.
Court does call the case of the People versus Wesley Brand.
This is through to Michigan Court Rule 85101. First, prosecuting attorney Ashton.
Permission to practice is granted.
Your Honor.
Assistant Defender Davy Lebo for Mr. Brand. Mr. Brand, if you state your name.
Wesley Brand.
And Your Honor, Mr. Brand will be waiving. I reviewed the waiver form that he has just executed up here at the podium.
So you're waiving your right to a preliminary examination?
Yes.
You understand that that's a proceeding where the people would have to show by probable cause that the offenses alleged or the offense alleged was committed and that you committed it?
Yes.
You understand you'll not have that hearing. You'll proceed to circuit court for further resolution.
Yes.
We'll also waive their right. Preliminary examination having been waived, defendant's bound over to circuit court on a single count.
Your Honor, we acknowledge receipt of information. We waive formal readings and stand mute at this time.
Defendant, every way formal reading standing mute. Court will enter not guilty plea. Pretrial will be set for
July 2nd at 1:30 for Judge Slay.
July 2nd, 2026, 1:30, Judge Slay.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Bond continued. Court calls case of the People versus Aaron Davis.
Haley Zinn on behalf of the people. Yeah.
Assistant Public Defender Zach Vinny on behalf of Mr. Davis, present via Zoom. Sir, can you please state your name for the record?
Wow. Okay. That's it.
Aaron Michael Davis.
Oh, there we go. Okay. Thank you, sir.
Your Honor, we would set to examine this matter.
You need an exam.
Yes.
And he is located where?
It's the new path in Flint, I believe, Your Honor.
Retreat.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. I'll set it for exam. Is he going to be permitted to leave treatment?
Oh, well, I had a discussion with him yesterday or yesterday, the day before, and I believe he stated that he would be able to be transported here for the exam.
Okay. Is that correct, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Do you know about how much time they might need to try to make that happen?
2 weeks, Your Honor.
So they can't do it in 12 days. I can
12
either
days.
do it in 12 days or 19 days.
12 days. The guy's with me. My care coordinator is with me right now as we speak. He said 12 days is fine, Your Honor.
Okay, so we can do the 30th?
Yes, sir.
All right. Then, and discovery is complete?
To our knowledge.
People have their witnesses available the 30th? All right. Preliminary examination will be set for June 30th, 2026, 9 a.m. That's before Judge Washington.
Thank you. God bless him.
Take care.
Yeah, thank
Thank
you.
you, Your Honor.
Court does call the case of the People versus Maurice Robinson.
No to the people, Your Honor.
Studies in.
Julie Gaines, Senior Assistant Public Defender representing Mr. Robinson. Yeah.
Okay. Sir, can you state your name, please?
Bruce Robinson.
All right.
Yeah. Mr. Robinson is in custody in Illinois, I believe. I was
Sebago County. Yep.
able to schedule an appointment to meet with him on June 23rd. I'd asked for a TCC date after that day.
Okay. But we're going to need at least 2 weeks. How? All right. You've got an appointment with him on the 23rd.
That's correct, sir.
All right. So what I'll do so that we can have enough time for a writ, if they'll honor it, is probable cause conference will be adjourned then to July 9th, 2026, 9 a.m.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, sir.
I'll see you by Zoom on the 23rd, sir.
Court calls case People versus Grant. Jay.
Morning, Your Honor, Raymond for the people. Morning, Your Honor, Michael Gaddy, Assistant Public Defender on behalf of the.
Your name?
Grant Matthew Duche.
What are we doing?
Brad, we'd like to set this matter for.
Like to do what?
Set this matter for exam, Judge.
Discovery is complete.
Yes, Judge.
Would people have their witnesses available the 30th?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Preliminary examination, June 30th, 2026, 9 a.m. before Judge Barr.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. Court calls case People versus Xavier Bonnet.
Your Honor, Raymond.
Your Honor, Peter Winter on behalf of, I'm standing in for Mr. Amadeo, Your Honor.
All right.
State your name for the record, please.
Xavier Bonnet. What are we doing?
Your Honor, I'd like to ask that the PCC be set over to the 9th. I also understand there's a probation violation because he didn't get tested. I've talked to him.
It's not only that he didn't get tested, he didn't even report. I wasn't aware.
I don't know that Mr. Amadeo was his attorney at that time, Your Honor. I have made sure that he's going to. His mother is here with him today, and I'd like to adjourn the violation over to the 9th. I've made very clear to him that he's got to report this morning.
When he was arraigned, he was told to go over.
I was not present. I'm just indicating to the court that I've told him very emphatically his mother is here. He's going this morning.
Okay, is he saying he didn't know? Is that what he's representing to the court? Because he needs to be careful if that's what he's representing.
I don't understand.
No, I did.
Tell the judge.
I didn't understand. Okay. Prepare new orders. Is he working? What are you doing when you're out? I work at McDonald's.
Well,
How long have you worked there?
for like 5 months.
He lives with his mother and I believe his sister, Your Honor, and they're both here in the courtroom. His mother's here in the courtroom with him.
We'll prepare a new order for community corrections. You need to go over there before you leave this complex. You understand that?
Understand.
And so I want that order and an order for a GPS tracking location tether. And then I will adjourn this to July 9th, 2026, 9 a.m.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear when, Your Honor.
The 9th,
Thank you, Your Honor.
9 a.m. Bond continued with those added conditions.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Court calls the case, People versus Maisha Gaines.
No, to the mayor.
Good morning, Your Honor. Joy Gaines, Senior Assistant Public Defender representing Maisha Gaines, who's approaching. Would you please state your name?
Maisha Gaines.
I'm presuming no relation.
No, you're not.
Okay, all right, go ahead.
Your Honor, we have come to,
It's amazing. Go ahead.
Your Honor, we have come to a resolution in this matter, but need some additional time to effectuate it. It's a global resolution with a case in the 14B District Court.
All right. So does she need to get there first or?
Yes, Your Honor. She's currently scheduled, I wanted to say, for June 30th for a pretrial there, but we are trying to get an earlier date for her there. The attorneys and paralegal over there working that day.
All right, but you might get the 23rd if it's an early. Why don't I just do this? July 2nd, 2026, 9 a.m.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Bond continue. Thank you. Court calls case People versus Terrence Hall.
Alexander, on behalf of the people, Your Honor.
What is Bellinger doing? Who? Where is?
I think we withdrew from this. Good morning, Mr.
Hey, how you doing? Mr. Winter, is this your case? You're here for Mr. Amadeo?
I have, Your Honor.
All right, this is another one of his.
State your name for the record, please.
Terrace Hall. All right.
Mr. Amadeo was appointed on this case about 5 days ago. He hasn't had a chance to speak to Mr. Hall because he was bonded out. He's tried to visit him in jail and he bonded out. So we would request this be put over to the 9th.
Any objection from the people? Probable cause conference adjourned July 9th, 2026. 9 a.m. Bond continued.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Here. Court calls the cases of the People versus Taiwan Grigg.
As follows for people.
Who's this?
I still correct on 2024 case.
Corrected.
Joy Gaines, Senior Assistant Public Defender representing Mr. Griggs. She got going.
I got
Okay.
Wayne.
Stephanie Cannon on behalf of Mr. Griggs, Your Honor. Thank you, Joy. Your Honor, we are asking for did Mr. Griggs already say his name?
Mr. Griggs, apologize.
Thank you. We are asking that the 2025 case be adjourned because additional discovery has been requested. We're asking that the 2024 matter be set for preliminary exam.
I don't have a problem doing that. However, I don't have requested, I believe, twice, not 3 times, the corrected order on the 24 case.
And my apologies, Your Honor, because I thought I had given that to the court. If I have not, I will resend it.
I don't know if
You correct what I received. It's one that was incorrect twice, and then I received one for the wrong case.
Your Honor, I will revise them and resend them again. I thought Ann and I thought I had fixed them, so get them
that didn't
addressed.
did
Not work out well, but I will try again.
I'm not going to keep waiting on this order. I'm going to ask the jail if we can take him back
And we'll do it.
In order, then I'll bring it out. I'll be able to sign the order, then everything will be in place since we've asked for it numerous times.
No. Back, we'll ask them.
Thank you.
We're coming right back. We're coming right back.
Yeah. Court calls the case, People versus Hetty Dick Diaz.
Assistant Public Defender Davi Lebo form is Diaz, who I am hoping is appearing on Zoom. Your Honor, I have been attempting to.
Rings eternal, but go ahead.
It does, Your Honor. Brett's not here. I've been trying to reach her for the past few days, and I have not been successful in doing that. I have generally been able to in the past, so I am surprised and would ask for an adjournment.
Bench warrant will issue for defendant's failure to appear, bond 10,000, cash share.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Court calls case versus Amanda James.
And the door for the people, Your Honor.
Assistant Public Defender's Committee with my behalf of Mr. Dangerfield approaches.
You guys got to make sure to clear that way when transport's coming through, Mr. Lebo.
Ms. James, can you state your name for the record?
Amanda James.
Thank you.
Your Honor, this is the intent set for a bond hearing. Ms. James, as you recall last week, Ms. James was ordered to go to community corrections to test. She did go to community corrections to test. However, she does admit that she did not go straight there. She had to go home first. She went home to get the money to test, and then her mom wanted to stop at Burger King because she was hungry, so they stopped at Burger King. Then they did go to community corrections to test, but by that point, the no bond order was already in, so she was arrested from there.
Oh, yeah, I remember. We didn't get a test, did we? It was positive, right? Yeah. Okay, so I told her to go to community corrections.
And did.
She's here on campus. She left the building, and I remember her walking out. She said, "I'm going over." We sent another person slightly after her who got over there, tested, came back. We still hadn't heard from Miss James.
Ms. James indicated that her mom is here and does have the receipt of her going to community corrections the same day.
Oh, yeah, I know, but it was like she was supposed to go there and come back.
Yeah. Ms. James indicated that she did not, at the time that she was here today, or last week, she did not have the money to test, so she had to go home first to get the money, and then had to go to Burger King.
Where does she live?
1282 Medford Drive, Huron Heights.
So in this county?
Yes.
So when does it, 4 hours or
Your Honor,
hours to go home, come back,
3 hours.
and then do that? And I don't know where the Burger King comes in.
It was not 3 hours, Your Honor. I was going 45 minutes.
Yeah.
I have my test.
Tell me that.
Please,
Because we called over.
she said she called you when I got there, and I sat for like.
I know. She did.
Oh,
But she did get over and test.
She did come. Yeah.
Yeah. Didn't she laugh?
I did.
Then she, what, Your Honor, I apologize.
Then she left. She didn't come back over.
They arrested me there.
Yeah, I know. Why? Because we had
Said
issued
you put
warrant.
the warrant out. Yeah.
Yeah. And she tested positive for cocaine.
As I said, I possibly would. That was why you tested. That's why you said.
That is not what she said.
Your Honor, I told my probation officer that there was.
Oh, my.
You recall.
Not what she said. Told me.
Your Honor, I've
not talked. I'd turn around like that. I'm done. I'm done. Her bond remains denied. How much time do you want to put it over? I'm not playing games. I am not playing.
I apologize.
Think I am if you're going to turn around and start smiling and doing all that. This is not a game.
I was just
bond denied. I'll set it over to July 2nd.
You're not even doing my information, Barbara.
Keep talking. You want your case now, Bellinger? Court calls case, People versus Nicholas Dracos.
Elizabeth Abel.
I'm gonna go on behalf of Mr. Draco.
Contract. What's done for?
Did you want to say anything or no? What were you gonna do?
I was waiting for your,
You can stare at that screen all day. That's not gonna happen.
I was sorry, I was waiting on your cue, Your Honor.
You were waiting on my cue?
Yeah, I thought,
What?
usually you say, what are we doing? But I didn't know if that was.
Oh, okay, all right. Okay, so you need a cue.
Well,
All right.
we can, I didn't want to interrupt you.
What are we doing?
We were gonna request an adjournment.
We're gonna be the same thing because your client's not here.
Right.
Yeah.
We were just gonna mention there's an intensive amount of discovery, but he's not here, so I guess my request for an adjournment might be irrelevant.
I will say,
You can make the request.
I will say,
Nick, why are you trying to save him?
because he will saved me in the past, Your Honor. Public Defender Nick Bukovich on behalf of Mr. Dracos. I will say Ms. Gaines and I had a very intensive conversation with him yesterday about this matter. So I am confused about his failure to appear today. So I would ask the court to consider an adjournment. This is a case of a very intensive amount of discovery, over 954 pieces of media on Axon to review. So I would ask the court.
You're requesting an adjournment?
Yes.
He said it was irrelevant.
My mistake, Your Honor.
I would be, for the record, I would be requesting an adjournment.
Really wouldn't matter. I'm gonna issue a bench warrant. People's requested bench warrant, bond 10,000 cash surety. Warrant will issue immediately.
Thank you, Your Honor.
I'll remember next time. Give him the cue. Court calls case versus Daniel Keener.
Is that on behalf of the people, Your Honor?
Assistant Public Defender Daffy Lebo for Mr. Keener. Mr. Keener, can you state your name, sir?
Daniel Keener. Thank you.
And Your Honor, we just received some additional discovery on this matter towards the end of the day yesterday. I'd be asking for a brief adjournment to review that and also would like to address bond.
PC will be adjourned July 2nd, 2026, 9 a.m. As to bond.
Thank you, Your Honor. With regard to bond, I did have a chance to review the calls, and it is my understanding that the calls do relate solely to Mr. Keener getting his property back and having his brother pick up that property. He understands now the proper way to do that was to call the police, ask the police to arrive there first, and only obtain his property with the police present for a civil standby. He now understands this. He knows the seriousness of no contact order. He knows it violates the court to reinstate his previous bond.
Response.
Your Honor, I leave this in the discretion part. I do want to know that I understand the calls, but I also would like to know that the defendant was not very honest with the court about what those contents of those calls were. And then one of those, or two of those calls, were one was completed to the victim, her number, after he was told not to have contact with her. While it was a short call, I do have concerns that he called her after he was told not to call, and then also called someone else to get in contact with the victim, identifying her by name. So I do have concerns, and I know he was remanded last week by the court. If he is to be released, I would ask him to be on home confinement, because given his bond violations in custody, I would have concerns about bond violation out of custody. But I'm going to
Tell you no contact. Okay? And I don't know, and I'm unclear that his reasoning for why he says he's contacting, I don't buy it. I mean, I think it's clear. Motion for bond reduction is denied. Bond will continue.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Court calls case People versus Lance Ford.
Joy Gaines, Senior Assistant Public Defender, representing Mr. Ford. Would you please state your name for the record?
Lance Ford. Thank you.
Your Honor, we are continuing negotiations for this matter and would ask for an adjournment.
Without objection, July 9th, 2026, 9 a.m.
Thank you.
Thank you. Court calls case People versus Crystal Lewis.
Assistant Public Defender Zach Finney with on behalf of Ms. Lewis, who approaches. Lewis, can you please state your name?
Crystal Lewis.
Your Honor, we're seeking an adjournment for the negotiation. Well, and then I would ask to be heard on bond as well.
That it will be adjourned July 2nd, 2026, 9 a.m. Esteban.
As the bond, Your Honor, so Ms. Lewis is currently on a $10,000 10% bond, which is not a bond that she can post. She does have a stable place to live. She lives locally in Ypsilanti. She does also provide home health care for her long partner's mom, Your Honor, as well. She on June 11th, her long-term partner had a serious heart surgery, and she has been unable to see him or check in with him or see how he's doing or help him out. She has two daughters at home, an 11-year-old and a 19-year-old. Wait, is your 11-year-old a daughter or son?
Son.
Oh, sorry. I apologize, Your Honor. An 11-year-old son and a 19-year-old daughter. She will wear a tether if necessary. She will drug test if necessary. She'll do what she has to do. So she is asking for consideration of a personal recognizance bond so that she can, be out and help support her family. And then also, lastly, Your Honor, it is her birthday next week. She'll be turning 49 years old, and she would prefer to spend that with her loved ones.
I hear they have good cake at the jail. Response from the people?
Your Honor, I see that she has a benefit warrant out of the 44th Circuit Court of Powell. I also see that she would appear for a motion to carry.
A motion hearing?
That's what my notes said. Failure to appear for a motion.
What's the bench warrant out of how?
If I can have one moment.
Yes.
I also see consumption for you.
And does it give a bond?
Bond.
So it would be useless for me to release her because she'd be going to Howell.
If you were his tier, you'd be going to Howell anyway. So you'd still.
Motion for bond reduction denied. Bond will continue.
Your Honor.
Yeah. Court does call the case of the people versus Stefan Wainwright.
The back of the table, Your Honor.
Assistant Public Defender Duffy, Lebo form, Mr. Wainwright.
Mr. Wainwright?
Yeah, they're going to get the keys to open this full slot.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Your Honor, we do still have some companies concerned going to be seeking independent evaluation. We have begun reaching out to experts for that purpose. We're hoping to find one who can do it a little bit sooner than the date we were given.
Oh, do what?
An independent evaluation, Your Honor.
So, say that again, Mr. Lebo. You're trying to get the independent evaluation.
Yes, Your Honor.
You're trying to do it sooner?
So we've reached out to one expert who could potentially do it. He's given us a day of after Labor Day. We're hoping to find someone who can do it sooner than that.
So I'm trying to get released. So if you can do a personal recognizance, we can speed this process up so you can stop bullshitting yourself. So now that you understand that, if you don't release me on a personal recognizance, there's really nothing much to talk about at this point. So it's your decision.
Alrighty then.
Because he's not my attorney. I'll pay for that. I have plenty currency. That's not a problem. But if you guys would like to meet in person, be much better. So I actually have a meeting to go to. I'm a little busy. So let me know. They'll let me know up front. What's your name? Simpson? Okay, let me know. And then once you do that, we can meet in person. I have a couple clients that I have to take care of right now.
I'll meet in person with anybody. I don't mind. All right.
He was in person yesterday.
Dependent.
Yes, Your Honor.
I think so. This was set, his competency, I adjourned his competency hearing to the 18th.
Yes.
You need that adjourned out because you're trying to get the independent.
Exactly, Your Honor. Thank you.
All right. Give me a date in August. Set it now. I'll turn it out to August 6th, 2026, 9 a.m. Bond at this point will there we go. Thank you. Thank you, sir. What? No, don't. I'm Samson. Yep. No. Court calls the case, People versus Kalani Franklin.
Morning, Your Honor. Raymond Cook with People.
And good morning, Your Honor. Us, the public defenders, and how to carry out the ruling on behalf of Ms. Kalani Franklin Coachman. Kalani, state your name for the record.
Kalani Franklin. You're welcome.
Kind of the court.
I have a plea forward predicate. Form indicates that. Okay, I guess the added count too is retail fraud third.
Third degree, yes, Your Honor.
All right, the 93-day. Upon her successful plea to that charge, count one would be dismissed. There is an agreement, or prosecutor will recommend sentence under HIDA.
Yes.
That's the court's full understanding.
That's correct, Your Honor.
Yes. And Ms. Franklin is prepared to enter that.
All right, may I have her sworn?
You telling me swearing that I'm about to get the whole truth, nothing but the truth.
Can counsel approach, please? At a brief bench conference in this case. And may I have her sworn?
Do you tell me swearing to affirm that the testimony you're about to give you truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help me God?
Yes.
State your name for the record.
Kalani Franklin.
Franklin, is this court's understanding that you're going to plead charge of retail fraud in the third degree? Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
That's a misdemeanor punishable by up to 93 days in jail, a $500 fine plus court costs. The fine could be increased to 3 times the value of the property taken. That's greater than $500. That becomes the maximum fine. You understand that?
Yes.
Right. Still wish to plead guilty?
Yes, Your Honor.
To that charge, how do you plead?
Guilty.
You understand by pleading guilty, you'll not have a trial of any kind. You signed an advice of rights form, is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Question regarding any of those rights?
No.
Please look at paragraph 5 on that form. Those are your rights, which are part of a trial. You understand that by pleading guilty, you'll bring up those rights as well as all the rights on that form.
Yes, Your Honor.
You understand you bring up your right to appeal outright.
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you on probation or parole?
No.
Has anybody promised you anything other than what's on the record to get you to plead?
No.
Anybody threaten or coerce you?
No.
You're doing this voluntarily?
Yes, I am.
Of your own free will?
Yes, Your Honor.
And because you believe that you are indeed guilty of this offense? There's my... Oh, anyway. On the date of December 22nd, better, 2025, at the location of 1254 Horse Road, Ypsilanti Township, Washtenaw County, State of Michigan. What'd you do at Pet City Pets that makes you think that you're guilty?
I took a dog, a puppy.
Store was open to the public at the time?
Yes, Your Honor.
You didn't have anybody's permission to take that puppy, did you?
No.
And this is a puppy they had offered for sale?
No.
Why'd you take the puppy?
I wanted to replace my daughter's puppy that had recently got stolen.
Okay.
And this was 3 days before Christmas. How old's your daughter?
3.
At the time, was she 2? Okay. Ma'am, I do have to advise you, between the time of my acceptance of your plea and the time of sentencing, if you commit misconduct as defined in Michigan court rules, you would not be entitled to withdraw your plea and the court would not be bound by any sentence evaluation or recommendation. You understand that?
Yeah, sure.
Counsel, are you aware of any other promises, threats, or other inducements which have led to this plea?
People?
None from defense, Your Honor.
Have I complied with the court rule?
Yes, Your Honor.
Second, really?
Yes, Judge, we are satisfied.
All right. Court will accept the defendant's plea of guilty to count 2. Count 1 is dismissed. Pre-sentence investigation and report is ordered at 14A1 probation. Sentencing will be before me on
July 22nd at 9 a.m.
July 22nd, 2026, 9 a.m. Bond will continue. And Ms. Wiley, could you? This should be, all right. You'll be before me. You can stop down at my probation department right down the hallway on the left-hand side. So we'll get it started, okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
The hearing highlighted the court's focus on fairness and procedure. Several cases were delayed to allow more time for preparation and negotiations, while a defendant was granted GPS-monitored home confinement after the judge considered personal circumstances. The court stressed the importance of following probation and bond conditions and accepted a guilty plea in a retail fraud case after confirming it was made knowingly and voluntarily. Overall, the proceedings emphasized accountability, due process, and equal treatment under the law.